Welcome to the Parapausal Podcast. Welcome to Parapausal Podcast. I'm your host, Stacy, and I'm here with my co-host, Janet. We're just two old ladies talking about everything paranormal and horror. So if you're ready for some hot flashes and paranormal chills, join us.
Which is good because a lot of people often worry about whether or not they're being watched when they're having sex or taking a shower. We're like, oh my gosh.
Honestly, even if it doesn't matter, there's no judgment with these guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guys.
Yeah.
So,
but you kind of wonder. You're like,
no, I the ones that I worry about are the ghosts. Are you really gonna watch me here?
Yeah.
And you got your perverts.
You guys,
they didn't lose that.
I know, right?
It's like, come on.
Well, it's one of those things you kind of can't think about that, especially if like I know I've got like a lot of ghosts in my house right now, but you kind of have to put that out of your mind when you're doing stuff that
you
you
wouldn't
don't
do
want
anything if you did.
I know. That would be funny. Oh my gosh. I was going to ask you something. It totally slipped my mind. I totally forgot. Okay. Oh, no. I was going to say, so my idea when it comes to past lives, because people have asked me about this before too. And so I'm like, okay, well, I need to come up with something that makes sense. When my mother was younger, I remember that we used to go over to a lady's house when we were in California. Her name is Beverly, and she was a psychic. So my mom would go to her to get her readings done and talk about stuff. And I remember, and I don't know why I remember this specifically, but I was outside in her backyard playing with her dog, and I remember looking up, and both of them had turned around and they were looking at me. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So then I walk in the door, and it was probably in my 20s when my mom and I were talking. And she finally said, what we were talking about at that time was that you are an old soul. You're older than me.
Yes.
And that's why you have the knowledge. Because she goes, I had asked her about you, and because you were you acted so, I always acted older than I was for my age. Like when I was a teenager, yes, I was immature and I was sheltered from the world, so I wasn't knowledgeable about a lot of stuff, but I was always the one, the level head at parties or picking up and cleaning or taking care of everybody. Everybody, even my older friends were always coming to me with their problems, and I was always dating older people, but back then I was probably only 10 years old. And that's what they told her, that she was, that I was older than her. And she even came to me when I got in my 20s. She would come to me with problems with, being married to my dad and him being an alcoholic and all these other things.
Yeah.
So, and when you grow up with it, you don't think about it that way.
Right.
This is just who you are.
Right.
So you don't think that it's weird or different if things like that happen. Like my daughter Raven, she's an old soul. She's not older than me, but she is an old soul, and she was always very mature for her age. But because my mother told me that, I didn't think it to be anything different than, oh, she's an old soul. That's where we're at on that. So anyway, so my idea, I'm on my ninth life right now, and people would say something or start talking about, well, how many lives do you do? Where do our guardian angel or guardians, spirit guides, where all these people come from, you
Mhm.
know. So my idea is that every lifetime, of course, and this is the way it is with everybody, it's not just my idea. Every
Mhm.
lifetime you learn a little bit more
Mhm.
from it. All
Mhm.
right. So then once you learn everything, and I think I'm getting pretty darn close, I may have a couple more lives left.
Mhm.
My idea comes in as once you've learned everything that you need to learn, then you are allowed to become a spirit guide for other people and be able to pass that knowledge on or know what you're
Mhm.
doing. Now, whether it be for somebody that you used to know in a past life, or so I like the way that you're saying that you and your spirit, you know, maybe they follow you throughout every lifetime of spirit guides to help you learn a little bit more each time around so that you can eventually take their place. Or something along those lines.
I believe closely to that.
Hmm.
Um, but I believe that once you've learned that certain lesson,
Hmm.
you can choose to be a guide.
Oh, choose to be a guide. I like that. Yeah.
Okay? Because I don't believe it's just one or the other. It's not that one is better than the other one. It just means that, oh, these are the experiences you want. Oh, I volunteer to be your guide for that. Or
Okay.
you want this experience. This is a big one.
Hmm.
You want that experience. I'm going to choose to be your father or your mother to teach.
Oh, I like that.
Okay?
I like that.
So
That's
it's
cool.
it's not cut and dry, honey. I mean, it's just like with all everything that we go through. I
Hmm.
mean, we're all one. We are all one. We're
Hmm.
not separate. That's
Right.
the lie. That's the misconception.
Right.
We're not separate. We are a a sentient being choosing to have different experiences.
Hmm. I like that. Yeah.
So, you know, we're all one. We're all the same part of the same mold. Okay. So we get to say, I'm going to sit this one back and,
Mhm.
oh, that part of me wants to have that experience. Okay. I've, this part of me has already done that. Can
Yeah.
I be your spirit guide this time?
It's awesome. I like that. Yeah. I definitely
So,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, that
And
just
then,
expands upon. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I like it.
The angels are different. They're a
Hmm.
different energy. I don't believe they've
Right.
been human. That's not the belief that I've got. Um, they're there when we need them,
Hmm.
you know. Uh, okay, so Christ is different, just like Buddha is different.
Hmm.
Um, their energies have evolved to that point
Hmm.
where they're masters.
Right.
Okay. Um, and so like when I went through, and you'll get to hear more about this, but later. Uh,
In another show.
by the by,
Hmm.
I'm writing a book, and this beautiful lady here is helping me with that. So, yeah. So one of the experiences that I had was I had something bad happen to me,
Hmm.
and Christ came in, and I mean, I actually saw that beautiful being
Oh.
manifested for me, and he just said, "You're not alone."
Oh.
So, and that is a different energy because he is a master. You know, it'd be just like seeing Buddha, or form in front of you.
Wow.
You would
Yeah.
feel the difference, just like you feel the difference between angels. You feel the just let me say, I've experienced God.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a different experience.
I bet. Yeah.
Oh my goddess. Oh my goddess. So intense. Yeah, that was so
Wow.
amazing. But that's the reason why I know the difference between them because
Mhm.
I allow them to be who they are.
Yeah.
I don't have a judgment. Oh, you're this or you're that.
Mhm.
Oh, that's what you feel like. Isn't that a wonderful way of feeling things and doing
Yeah.
things? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what you feel like,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
Um, that's why we get rid of certain people in our lives because, well, that's what you feel like. And thanks, but no, thank
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
you. You know.
And
So,
we've all felt like that.
hmm
Some
yeah.
people hang on to them, and you and I are there to be like, you need to get them the heck out of your life now.
And that's what we're here to help others do.
Yeah.
Is to understand, hey, and that's a big part of me.
Mhm.
That's my yayas. I get my yayas off on helping others to evolve spiritually. That's my thing. That's what I do. That's what I've trained for. That's what I came here to
Like,
do.
yeah.
So that's my passion, along with a billion other things. But sorry, did I answer your question? Did we get through
No,
the,
which
the
question was that?
That's past life. We were talking about past lives.
See, and this is what we do. We go off on tangents on other way, and that's fine because it's still getting to know and, putting everything out there on what you do and stuff. I'm not going to ask you how to get a hold of you because I will put it down in the description,
Okay.
on how, to get a hold of you to do
hmm
readings since
hmm
Janet does do Zoom, like we're on Zoom right now.
hmm
Janet does do Zoom. Like she said, she does telephone calls. She can help you if you're interested, even if you're just interested and you want to get a hold of her and talk to her about, different things that maybe you're confused about. Get a hold of her, talk to her.
Well,
That's what
and
she's
that's the
here
other
for.
that's the other part of it is life path. I'm really good at life path. I have
Mhm.
one client that is now a friend, but started out as a client. You know, um, and she will call me. Her and her wife are choosing to move. And they contacted me, hey, what do you see? What's going on? And literally it's just, oh, okay, this is what I'm getting. I also will not charge, sorry, itchy nose. I will not charge if I don't make a connection. I'm
That's
honest.
nice. Good.
It's
Yeah.
I don't believe that, you know, you come to me for something and I don't deliver. I mean, is that okay to charge you? No,
No. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
it's not in my book. In my book. I mean, I've got a lot of
Not
other
in
people that
everybody's.
go,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's your time."
Well, and speaking
But
of,
there's called something called honor.
right, exactly. No, no, but everybody around here is just worried about making money.
Yeah.
You're in a position where that's not the driving factor, which is nice.
Mhm.
But if somebody did and wanted to come to you for just say for like the life path, or maybe just to find out about their spirit guides or what, um somewhere along that line, just any kind of, do you have a flat rate or what do you kind of charge depending?
Okay. So it depends on how I'm doing things. I generally will charge 125.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean an hour.
That's
That
just
means
however long.
it's right. I've had things go 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay. Um, and I use all of my abilities. Um, so if somebody is looking at, they want to meet their spirit guides. They
Mhm.
want to know who they are. Well, I'm I'm doing excuse me, channeling again. Um,
For
I'm
those
going to
that
be
don't know,
doing
when she starts channeling, her
challenging.
nose starts running, or she'll get like that little tickle. I know she said it, but it was kind of like in a quick pass by. But her nose will start running. So if you see
Yep.
her with a tissue or whatever throughout the podcast, then you'll know
Yeah,
that she's
yeah. I got
channeling.
somebody coming through.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, yeah. So I'm doing a goddess festival in March.
Mhm.
And they've asked me to do a meditation. So it's meet your guides. So I will be offering a meet your guide meditation. So we were talking about guides. That's one way I can help you to meet your guides. And
That's
it's
right.
so
Yeah.
lovely when
How
and I
fun. That
do
would be fun.
offer
Yeah.
meditations. I find meditations and hypnosis is a wonderful way. It's very powerful way to remove yourself from blocks,
Yeah.
get you out of the way.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
that's nice. And she also does things like if you want to quit smoking, or if you want if you need help with what some of the other hypnotist type of things.
I do past life regression.
Yeah.
Um, and speaking of guides, I have to say this. So I'm back. Hi. Um, Speaking of guides, speaking of channeling, one of the things that was, you know how we are. We change, go from subject to subject to subject.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, and what what yours and my guides had said earlier, that
Mhm.
after I took a break just now, came
Okay.
back, it was like, you need to say this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. A lot of the stuff that we've talked about, actually, it needs to not be on the cutting room floor.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, because it's really important, because you and I have a lot of knowledge.
Hmm.
We came in with it. We were discussing that.
Okay.
And what we may not think is something that
Okay.
is important to somebody that's going to see it.
Oh, yeah, no, no. I'm not going to do any kind of cutting or anything like that on the subject matter. It's
Yeah,
going to be like, when you get up to go places, or that's the
right.
only
Oh,
thing
exactly.
that, yeah,
Exactly.
that I'm going to
But
do.
it was like,
Because
it
you're
was a
right.
message that needed to be said.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Okay.
oh, yeah,
And it's not
definitely.
just for you, it's for other people to hear this. Is that
Right. Yeah.
there are things that you may not believe is really important, but it may change somebody else's life.
Right.
And
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing. So getting back to what were we talking about? I had them interrupt me. My dog was like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
fine.
they were like,
No, we were
okay,
just
you
kind of
need to
we
get
were talking about pricing, but I was
oh,
gonna kind
pricing,
of,
yeah.
yeah, wrap things
And
up.
what I am
So
doing and what I can do.
yeah.
Smoking cessation, not so much, but when it comes to anything and everything spiritually evolving.
Hmm.
Um, Hello, the name of my business is The Evolving Spirit. Not an
That
accident.
name, I do. I love that name. It is
Thank
so
you.
neat. It's
Thank
a
you.
wonderful name. Yeah.
So, yeah. So, it is about that.
Yeah.
It's about, oh, thank you, Bob. He's getting me back on track. I love that. Um, you notice I get really happy when he does things.
Oh, I
But
know.
he's
Sorry.
like, no, you also get help people get out of their own way. So I really do rely heavily on all of my gifts. Um, and I'm that psychic or that I'm I'm a psychic or I'm a channeling psychic medium
Mhm.
is what I call myself. So I am really, really, really good about going, this is the problem right
Right.
here. This thing right here, right here. See this? This
Yeah.
thing. And that's one of the really wonderful gifts that I have is
Hmm.
I can talk with a person and I'll just go, hey, you need to look at this a little bit closer. Or you
Okay.
need to not shun that aside.
Right.
Just
You
like
need to.
how we started, where I'm like, you don't get to do that. You're not just this one thing.
Oh, I know. But you can't, you don't know what you are, or you don't know what you're capable of if you don't know that that even existed. Because, oh, yeah, of course I know what clairvoyant is, but I didn't never kind of think, I didn't know there was like subsections of that or
Oh,
anything
absolutely. And we can
like that.
absolutely do a whole subject on that one.
Yeah,
Um,
we'll definitely do that.
yeah,
Can I ask you a personal question?
absolutely.
Okay. Just, do you know my guide's name? Since they already met Bob?
What's funny? Okay, this is really funny. You're gonna like this.
Okay.
We have a guide in common.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Glenda.
Linda, oh.
Okay, okay, I want everybody to recognize the reaction that she just had.
Right.
Okay, here's the thing. When you did that, you
Yeah.
recognized her.
Oh,
See?
love that. I love that. Oh, I just got chills. I
And
got
that's another reaction
goosebumps.
of, yes, that's it.
Oh,
Okay. And
I love that
you
though.
want to
That's
know
so
what she
cool.
is?
What is a fairy? You told me. I think you
Yes.
told me she's a fairy. I
Mhm.
love fairies. I'm
Okay,
always
let's
love
play a
fairies.
game. Let's play a
All right.
game.
All right.
Okay. What
Okay.
does she look like? What color does she wear?
I am getting green
Yep.
glowing.
Yep.
Really? Am I
Yes.
right? Oh my
Yes.
God. That is weird. That's crazy.
Ta-da. Cool, huh?
Fairy. That's so cool. Yeah,
Yes.
I like that. And
Yes.
that's why we get along so well is because we do have that in common.
Oh, we have so much in common.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying, yeah, it's
Yeah.
just another thing that we have in common.
Yeah.
We're always
But we
finding more
chose to
stuff.
meet each other. We were like, okay, so on that planning, okay, so we're soul sisters. We know this.
Yes,
Um,
100%.
absolutely. I don't, this is not the only lifetime we've had together. We've
Yeah.
chosen many times we've actually been sisters.
Oh, I love that.
And I was just told we've been mother and daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So
See that too. Yeah.
I believe you were my mom.
Oh,
Okay. Um, yeah, I'm getting a yes on that. One of my signs is this is
okay.
yes in sign
Hmm.
language, and they'll do that with me.
Oh,
Yes. So
that's
that's fun.
cool. I
That's
love
fun.
that.
Um, gosh, I got sidetracked here. Okay, so when that happens, it means that I said exactly what I was supposed to say.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll go blank, or
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to say it. Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, that's a
okay.
really good one. That one podcast that we did together.
Yeah.
Yep. Um, that was that. So when I'm doing readings, sometimes that'll happen, where I'm not supposed to give the information. I'm giving the
Right.
information,
Mm,
and I'm giving the information to the person sitting across from me,
right.
and then I'll go blank.
Hmm.
I'm not supposed to give the information. They're not
Right.
ready for it.
Exactly.
That happens.
Yeah.
Okay. That just
And that
happened to
should
me.
be 100% fine. We won't get into that
We
whole
won't, nope. It was just that came
fiasco.
through when they went, and I'm like,
Mm-mm.
what was I
Yep.
just saying? But yeah, so you had asked about your guide. One of your guides is Glinda.
That's
And
awesome.
your reaction was enough for me to know that that's absolutely 100% right.
Oh, I love that. Ain't
Yeah.
that a face?
Oh, so do I. So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been called a fairy before.
Oh,
Yeah. That people have other intuitives
yeah.
have said, I see your wings.
Oh.
I'm
I
like,
always do that. I did like it was a while back when I went outside, I would always, and I do it inside too.
mhm,
Fairy magic, fairy channeling, I don't know what. Anyways, I have I'd always pictured myself with my fairy wings, and I was sitting on the ground and I had a little fairy tail. So I would take my little fairy tail. I don't I'm weird. So
I
my
love you.
fairy as
Weird is great.
me, yes, my me as a fairy, I have a tail,
Mhm.
and I can take that and I plug myself in to ground myself in. So I plug myself in to the ground, to nature,
I
to
can see
whatever,
that.
to kind of ground myself
Mhm.
and bring myself back in and be like, okay, get some energy and move on, unplug, say thank you, and move on.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yeah, yeah.
awesome.
So, Janet, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being my co-host. Thank you for all the information. I greatly appreciate that. To everyone out there, I will have all of her information below in the description.
Thank you for joining the Parapausal Podcast. We would love it if you could give us that Holy Trinity. Share, subscribe, and smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that little bell to get notified for your next dose of hot flashes and paranormal chills.